I want to show up to class. I want to go to school. This is like kind of my happy place almost. I get to go research what I want to. AP seminar has been just a really, really different experience, a really positive experience. It's given me like the ability to look into what I want to look into. It gives me the ability to learn how I want to learn. And the nice part about that thing is you're learning what you want to learn, your inquiry, but learning other things along the way. You don't even realize you're learning it till you're already done. Like I know that English is a part of our AP seminar. It's getting grouped on top of what we want to learn. We are learning how to write essays. We are improving our skills in that area, but we barely even realize it because we're too busy doing kind of like what we want to do. And I feel like that's really a really valuable thing to have.
I think especially in high school, people are so like eager to go right to school right after, and they know like what they want to do, but then they start that and then they're like, oh, wait a minute, maybe this isn't what I want to do. So if we had the chance to explore those things before we go to our post-secondary, whatever that may be, I think that would be very grateful, very helpful in knowing what the end goal is and what you're working towards. For example, I know my dad, he took first year engineering, hated it, and then took 2 years off and came back and did business, and then he's been extremely successful in his career since then. But he always grew up thinking he wanted to be an engineer, and that's not what the case was. So I think having these opportunities to explore things while we're still in high school, and we have stability from teachers, from parents, from classmates, I think that's very valuable before we go out and become adults and become more independent.
And Kelly is able to help us especially find those connections, which is going to be really, really helpful for helping me move forward. There's only so much you can learn from a book. There's only so much that you can learn online. And especially having those kind of like resources right in front of you to find that, it's really, really valuable because so much information you can't find online. You can't find those real world experiences always online. Those a lot of those only come from actual people. So getting to actually interact with people is really, really, really special.
Well, it's really impacted my future goals because I originally started on a career path to become a civil engineer. But through this class, I've researched day-to-day lives of certain programs, and it fully changed what I plan to go in. I am now taking Bachelor's of Science instead of Bachelor's of Applied Science because I don't want to be stuck, kind of confined to the box of what engineering has to offer, and more to expand on revolutionary ideas.
For my future goals, I originally wanted to be a nurse because I didn't think that I could be a doctor. Like, I just thought that myself. But then after taking this class, I was able to do my own research, and then I was able to find what I was really, really passionate about. And it was, I'm also I'm a swim instructor at the H2O, and so I really like to connect with little kids. And the relationship that I made with them and being able to help them has made me want to become a pediatrician.
I've just Googled YouTube videos. That's about the extent of how I've learned about certain careers. And to be able to get like contact with people who are already pursued these and are active in that area, it would be really nice to just get their opinion, like what led them to follow their passion and become that. And it's really important to get that feedback to be able to learn and make an educated choice on what you want to spend the rest of your life doing.
But I think if I have a chance to just even go behind the scenes, being able to shadow a doctor, even just for a couple hours, see what they do, see if that's what I want to do, because I know in university, when you go into university, so many people change their courses. So many people change their career path because they don't know what they want to be when they go into university, so they start experimenting in university. But I think people could save so much money if in high school they offered co-op options or even options where I could physically go into that career and experience what it would be like. Because if I end up not liking it, well, at least I know I don't like it, and I could then choose a different career. But if I'm going like I'm kind of going blinded into university because I'm not sure if being a pediatrician is what I want to be. I'm just trying to gather all the experiences that I've had in my life and kind of being, well, I like this, then maybe I'll like this, but I want to know what I like.